Hello, I'm Dr. Missick, and I want to make some announcements about Apostolic Productions, what we're doing, and how we're moving in the future. And in October 28th, we have the feast day of the traditional feast day, celebrating the life of St. Jude Thaddeus and St. Simon. So on that day, I want to put a lot of my material together and put together a documentary entitled St. Jude Thaddeus, the Apostle of the Impossible, to talk about the life of St. Jude Thaddeus, his impact among the people in the Middle East, the Assyrian Christian community he founded, but also how he inspires people around the world today. So St. Jude Thaddeus seems to be an obscure apostle, but through the writings of the Church Fathers, writings of Scripture, in fact, in the New Testament, but also in this world today, we see the important impact that his life and ministry played. And I would like to do more things with apostolic production in the future. What I'm interested in doing now is 2 stage plays on the life of Jesus. I want to develop the old Cecil B. DeMille film, King of Kings, as a stage presentation. And I also want to take Richard Wagner's, the great composer. He wrote an outline for a play on the life of Christ, and it has never been completed and performed. I actually finished the play, taking his actual original notes, and I think that'd be a great historic thing to actually have this play written by the great composer Richard Wagner, who wrote the famous pieces like the Wedding March, everybody's familiar with, that's from Wagner, and also the Ride of the Valkyries, he composed that. So I would like to actually have a stage production of his play called Jesus of Nazareth. And as far as other film productions, what I'd like to do, I have 2 projects that I think are very important. And what I want to look at is the Judah Maccabee story. And it's the Hanukkah story. But to do it with a lower budget in a feasible manner, we can make it look very, very professional. I want to begin with Hanukkah and show the episode of Judah Maccabee versus the Syrian Greek general called Nicanor. So I want to tell that story to familiarize people with the Hanukkah story, which is, in many versions of the Bible, it's included in the Bible story, but this is a holiday that's alluded to in the New Testament and is celebrated by Jesus Christ. My brother Josiah is interested in doing the story of Charles Martel, and I'd like to do that in the future too, but we need to start putting together props and costumes for that. That's the Battle of Tours, one of the most important battles that changed the future of history. So the projects I'm looking at right now are the 2 stage plays on the life of Jesus, Richard Wagner's Jesus of Nazareth, and Cecil B. DeMille's King of Kings, and then doing the Judah Maccabee and the Hanukkah story film. So that's going to be, like I said, I'll have all the props and costumes for that. We have different locations we've used in the past, but I think we can do this on a reasonable budget to tell this very important, dramatic, and exciting story of God's divine deliverance using Judah Maccabee to save the Jewish people and this important holiday of Hanukkah, which is about religious freedom and the fight for liberty and freedom and equality. So those are the projects we're working on. I want to get this material on St. Jude Thaddeus out there and move on to the next project. So stay tuned. And we've been sitting on this material for a long time, and it's time for us to move forward. But a lot of the delays are obstacles beyond our control, such as COVID and the death of my father and other people in our local church and other family members. It's been a very difficult time, but now hopefully Josiah and I can move forward, because I think that we really need Christians to be engaged in culture, to communicate the gospel through the visual and dramatic arts. So we're going to keep on moving forward, so stay tuned and keep us up in your prayers. This is important, and appreciate your support. And stay tuned. Thank you so much, and God bless you.